All right, we are back here for another PSA reveal. It's been a while since we got our last one in. I'd say it's probably been maybe 2 months or so. We have, how many orders? We have about 6 orders, 5 orders outstanding at PSA. One of them just came back a couple days ago. That's this order. It's a 125 card order, so this might take a while, but we have a lot of duplicates, so I'll fly through those. And then I have 2 or 3 orders about ready to go out. So we're staggering these, but like I said, it's been a while since we have gotten one back. So, all right, let's dig in. This is ultra modern, 125 cards. Seth is with me again, and he has 4 cards in this order. So we are going to get right into it. We have, here, you take this and you can read off what we guesstimated on these. We have 4 Alonsos, the 2019 base rookie. These were kind of the best of what I had left, and I think I'm guessing about 9s on these.
You said all 9s, I said 2 9s, 2 10s.
Okay, so let's see how we do. Mint 9, and I think you'll see that we have a little bit of ding in the corner. Bet a lot on Alonso, and like I said, this is what we had, the best of what's next. There's a 9, that's 2 9s. There's a gem 10 and a 9. Okay, so we had 3 9s.
Yeah, we were both.
So did get a 10 out of that, so that's good. We'll keep the stack going over here and see how we do. Most of these, other than the Alonsos, I believe we had estimated at 10, so I'm hoping we get a high percentage of 10s on these. Sent these off back in, well, they logged it into their system in September, which means I probably sent it in about 2 months before that. So this is back in the middle of the summer.
I remember summer, yeah.
Of 2020, and we got these back. So this order was 111 business days from when they logged it in until when they shipped it out to us. So the Tommy Edmonds, and you'll see a lot of players on here that, looking back, this is before they started the season last year, I think, is when we start.
Yeah, midsummer, that technically would be, yeah.
Yeah, so some of these players were speculative based on their 19 performance, and some of them you'll see had not very good 20s. So I'm hoping for lots of 10s. So we have
4 10s, I had 3 10s, 1 9.
Okay, so we'll go through these. We have 10, 9, 9. So we had 2 2. Split the difference here. Okay, so happy with the 2 10s. The 9s are likely not going to sell very well. And honestly, because the 10s aren't really going for that much. I'll put the prices and everything up here so everybody can see them. What do we have next? Here is?
One here, a gold here, yeah.
Okay, this is mint 9. Yeah, I was kind of scraping the what I thought were not gems in some of these that I had previously sent a lot of. So a 9 on this. Here's the update gold and a 9, and you can clearly see that corner is not the best. So 2 9s on the Heroes. Okay, really thought I would get 4 10s on those Edmonds. Brendan Rodgers.
Vintage.
So vintage stock, you can see the to 99 on the serial number here. Don't believe this one's a 10. From what we saw, it's really hard to get the vintage stock set at 10. He was a pretty hot rookie, I think, for a little while. You can see little dings on the top corners there. But didn't hear anything about him last year. Don't remember hearing anything about Brendan Rodgers during the 2020 season. So hopefully he can stage a comeback and get that card up to something. Nick Senzel. This is a short print. Both had 10s on this one, and it is touching the cap. Decent picture there, and this card's actually held up in value fairly well. I think they were going for about $50 on those. And I didn't hear a lot about Senzel last year either. Okay, we have a Luis Arraez rookie. Bought into a break, and this was the only one out of those that looked like it would gem, and it did. So we have a 10 on the base Arraez. I was high on this guy because, I mean, he reminded me as I watch him hit of like a Tony Gwynn, and he had a pretty decent average. And he's in a great lineup, so hopefully he can have a comeback year this year, because I don't believe he did too much last year. I think there was injuries. Here's the gold Arraez. What do we have?
10 and a 9 plus.
10 and a 9 plus. Hopefully it's the 10. And it is. That's cool. It's always nice having a 10 in a gold rookie, especially a guy that can really make good contact on the ball. All right, really happy with that one. I'm gonna start building this up back here, Seth. We'll put him in the driver's seat right now. Okay, what do we got next?
Silver pack running.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay, so silver pack 2019. This is the 84 style Ronald Acuna, and a 9. Just a little bit. I can hardly ever tell with these and any chrome, really, the difference between a 9 and a 10 lots of times, because you don't really see the chipping that you do on the paper stock. Okay. Well, my 9 stack is higher than a 10s. Let's change that, Seth. What's the next one?
Future Stars. Acuna.
Is this a chrome?
Yeah, Topps Chrome. Yes.
Oh, that's a 9 too. Yeah, this is the chrome 84 look to it. That's a 9 also. Wow. I would swear I couldn't see anything wrong with that card. Yeah. A little bummer there. Now I think this is the Future Stars here. Okay, so Ronald Acuna Jr., Future Stars Chrome. A 9 again. Boy. Alrighty. Okay, Julio Rodriguez. So this is a Bowman's first for him, and I believe he's what, number 5? I think he's on 5 on the prospect list right now.
Yeah, he's right behind Jerry Clinton.
Yeah, 2 Mariners in a row.
Yeah,
which is good for them.
5.
Yeah. So hopefully this is a 10. This card, if it's a 10, is going pretty strong right now, and it is. Nice. Glad to have that one as a 10. It's the only one of his that I have, and he's gonna tell you what. I believe his is just a little bit more valuable than the Arraez. All right, now we got 3 Cody Bellingers. What did you have for these?
1 9, 2 10s. You have 2 9s, 1 10.
Okay, so hopefully I can get 1 10 out of this pack right here. A 9. Okay. A 9. All right, we're down to the last shot now. Are we going to get that 10? We did. Sweet. All right. So some of these, I mean, Bellinger did not have a really high pop count, as you'll see on the numbers I'll put on there. So I went out and just bought some raw, and you always take a little bit of a chance when the card's, not current. So I think that's the 5th one that I've gotten back from PSA, and I've gotten 2 10s and 3 9s now. They're just so easy to ding up and get some white showing in some of that corner on the back. And there's a lot of dark border on the front of the card too. So it's really hard finding that raw example on eBay from the pictures that most people post that, you know, you can really hope to get that 10 coming back. So I'm happy to get 2 out of 5, I think, on those. What are we at? Albies?
7 Albies.
7 Albies. Okay, so his base rookie in the 2018 Topps. What do we have? All 10s on this?
Pretty much. I had 1-9.
Okay, so obviously I wanted all 10s on this. I did not want an 8 though. What did they do? All right. Not real clear. Maybe there's a little bit of white showing on those top corners. So that's our first 8. Now, a 9. Okay. Yeah, these corners don't look as sharp as, I don't know. Maybe I thought they looked sharper when I sent them out. So 1 8, 1 9, 2 9s, 3 9s. Wow. 4 9s. Come on, you got to give me some 10s here. 110. 110 on those. Wow. Yeah, if I put this side by side with those other ones, I'm not sure I could even see what's wrong with those 9s. All right, well, that was a bit of a bummer there on those Albies. 1 out of how many? 7? So what do you have? Devers next? All right, three Devers. I'm assuming we had all 10s on these. All right, let's see. 9, 10, and 9. Wow, they're getting tougher. They must be getting tougher. I bet I could stare at those all day and not see that much of a difference. All right. Well, the 10 pile is not shaping up like I thought it would, Seth. So we got some Walker. 3 Buehlers. All right, so really want to get 3 10s in this card here. And there's 1, 2, 3. Nice. That's a good redemption for PSA there. Got the 3 10s. Now we got some landscape card. We can do that. All right. Buehler's, I'm glad to have those because actually out of the 3 of those guys, I think Buehler probably has the most potential to really drive that value up. 2 Otanis. These are base? Okay, we have 2 base Otanis from the update set. 9 9. I just sold a 9. So now I got 2 replacement 9s. Okay, yeah, I got my 10s already in this card, so this was kind of the next best anyway. All right, buddy, what's next?
2 Sorokas, I believe.
2, okay. Can't wait for Soroka to get back in the rotation after the Achilles injury, but he's going to have to work up to it. I had 2 10s. I think you had 1 and 1. 10 10. Sweet. 2 10s. All right. Excited to have those Sorokas. Got you one of those. Bought it slabbed, and I did not have one for myself, so now I got some. Are we up to the Acunas?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. I got all 10s back so far on these, and these again were the next best, so let's see how we do. We have 5 of these. Flip through them. 9. There's a 10. Another 9. 10 and 9. Well, they switched them up there. 9 and 9, 10, 9, 10. All right, so now I think I've got 5 of these in 10s and got a couple of 9s there. We got a bunch of Glabers.
9 of them. Most of them should be 10s. We predicted, please.
Okay, yeah. Predicting most 10s for the 9 Gleyber Torres rookies. This is his Topps Update base rookie. His just standard RC tag. It's US 200. So I bought a lot of these on eBay. Let's see how we do. 9. Man, I'm going to have to start another stack of 9s here. 9. 9. You know what? I think they just copied and pasted there.
I don't think like the bulk amount of cards.
No, I think I'm wearing them out with these, you know, repetition of these cards here. Thank you. Yeah. I think they're getting tougher, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I don't know how clear it shows up on there, but there's a little dimple right by his right ear. So, okay, I'll give him that one. I'll give him that one. That one deserved an 8. 9. 10, 9. Wow. 2 10s in that stack. Well, I hope the market for 9s gets hot, because I'm going to need it to get some returns on this one, or at least, you know, pay back what I spent. Okay, what is this? The Acuna?
It's a chrome, maybe a short print or something. I don't know.
No, this is his update chrome card.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the only one I had. I didn't buy a slabbed one, and these are going up, so I hope this one's a 10 to add to my collection. And it is.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I never really was too fond of that picture, that pose there, but of course he had the base or the regular chrome card, and then he was also in the update. The Soto card is so hot because he only had the update. He didn't have the regular chrome. So I'll tell you what, I'll remove Albies there.
And just a Bowman chrome from 2018.
Okay, just one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought I had 2 of those. All right, so 1 Bowman Chrome Acuna, and 8. Yeah, I got this one raw on eBay as well, and yeah, I think it's just so hard to see sometimes. There could be some really light scratches, or this card, it's hard to get centered, and the centering's pretty decent on this, but maybe a little off, but it shouldn't have been an 8 from the centering. Okay. Now we got
Panini Donruss Optic Acuna.
Okay.
2018.
Yeah, back's not perfectly centered. It's a 9 on that one. It's kind of a neat card. The rated rookie kind of takes you back if you were a collector in the 80s, the Donruss deal. It's kind of nice to have Acuna there, even if he has no branding on his uni. But it's a 9. Okay, so now we got some Nikos.
2 of them.
2 Nico Horners. Haven't heard much about him either. He was supposed to be really touted. When the set came out, his cards really went hot. And kind of cooled off a little bit, but 2 10s. 2 for 2 on those. I think PSA is willing to give you 10s on the cards that are not, you know, the highest priced. They're more than willing to give you 10s on those. So we now, all right, the guy that was really hot that just dropped off, and I honestly don't know why. I think he's even battling for playing time on the Reds lineup right now.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
He's like their 4th outfielder now, and he was one of the hottest rookies in this set. 6 of them. Regret sending any of these out right now, but hopefully he can kind of get back in that lineup and find that tear that he won off to begin his career. If any of these are 9s, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. So hopefully we get a lot of 10s on them. Yeah, there's 1 9. So 1 and 1. 2 9s. 3 9s. 9 and 9. Look at that. 5 9s. 5 9s. And only 1 10 for the Acuñas. Well, buddy, I need you to hit about 50 home runs this year.
Any good ones?
Yeah, we're getting a few. There's a lot more 9s than what we wanted, but what are these now? These are
3 here or 2.
These are short prints, I believe, because this is here as second year cards. So these are short prints. 9 and 9. Oh, I'm well. Yeah, I think maybe that lower right corner. I don't remember them being like that when I sent them off. Well, that's a bummer. And here's another one too that was very highly rated, but you know, he didn't have that great a year. Now this is a black of the same year, so this is the 2020 base card, and there might be a hint of white in that lower black corner there. But the card actually looked really good. We'll see what we get. It's a 9. Boy. See, the black looks really good. The black looks really good on the front. All right. So Alvarez.
12.
And is this the whole stack here?
Yeah, that's all 12.
Okay, so now let's flip through these Alvarez pretty quick. I had 13 in the last big order that we got back, and they were all 13 of them were 10s. Now, I would like to say that all 12 of these we thought would be 10s, but after what we're looking at so far in this order, I'm going to guess that we're going to have a lot of 9s here. Mm-hmm. And so let's just flip through them. And we got 1 9, 1 10, 2 9s, 2 10s, 3 10s, 3 9s, 4 9s, 5, 6, 7, 8 9s, and 4 10s. Wow, we batting 333, which is a great average, but a terrible submission percentage. Ugh. Wow, they're ramping it up, guys, at PSA. They are getting tougher. There's just no other way to look at that, because these cards were darn near perfect as I looked at them before. How many Luxes? Probably more than I wanted.
13.
Goodness.
That is not 13.
No, it's not,
I
but...
have a few Bichettes in between them there as well.
Yeah.
7 more.
Okay, so let's see. And honestly, this was the number 2 prospect in baseball when I sent these out. He is no longer a prospect, and he's having some troubles, but he's still very talented. So I think, in the long run, this could be a good investment here, but I don't want 9s. So let's see how we do on the Luxes.
I thought they were all 10s.
Yeah, I thought a bunch of them were 10 so far. So, okay, we have 110. Okay, 1 9. 2 10s. 2 9s. I think they're going the same path as the Alvarez. 3. 3. 4 10s. All right. Finally, 10's taking the lead. 6. Or was that 5? That might be 6.
Yeah.
I'm losing count. All right. We probably got pretty close to 50-50. It was 13 of them, so I bet we had, I would guess 7 10s, 6 9s. I'd guess. I lost count, but I'm happy with 7 10s.
10 Bichettes.
10 Bichettes. Okay, now the most valuable one right now. I just sold one of these for over $100. They've come down a little bit since then, but my supply of 10s and these has been diminished, so hopefully I bought a lot of these also, so let's see how these do. 9. I need to make more room for all my 9s. 9. All right, come on, I need some 10s to replenish my supply. I do not need any more 8s. All right, well, it's getting to the point where I'd like at least a couple of 10s. There we go. How many Bichettes did we have?
10.
All right, so we batted 300 on those too. All right, so we have a couple of Donruss here. We have a Lux and a Bichette.
Both 10s.
Yeah. These are not very valuable cards, so I'm assuming they're going to give us 10s. Oh, 9s. Wow. I am really, really questioning. They're just not consistent. They're not consistent in what they're doing from order to order, for sure. So then from customer to customer, if you're one of the customers that gets the grader that looks at these and thinks they're close enough to dead centered and sharp corners and gets a 10, and then you get the next person who scrutinizes this until they can find one flaw, then you just have to be the right customer that gets the right grader. That's a shame.
Silverback 2020.
Yeah.
85 chrome.
Okay, so the Yordan silver pack. And there's a 9. Wouldn't be so bad if, every order was the same, and you got maybe 30% 10s, and you knew you could expect that. But we had last big order, we had 80% 10s. And this one, I'm guessing we're probably close to that 30% number. Okay, so we have two, what are these, Bowman base?
Yeah, 20.
Roberts?
20.
Okay. 10-10. Okay, thank you for the Roberts. But again, it's a Bowman, it's a paper. Give him time, and hopefully he lives up to his talent. But happy to have those. Okay, what do we got next?
Puason. I think that's how you say it.
Is it Puason or Puason?
Puason.
Okay. And hopefully this is a 10, because this guy is pretty talented too. I'm not sure what he's ranked right now on the prospect list, but we got a 10.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. That and the Rodriguez back there. I mean, hang on to those guys. I think, they're very, very highly rated and thought of, and very, very young too. So we'll get Devers off there. He's been up there for a while. Now, hopefully, this is a 10. Probably the most highly, or at least the most acclaimed or popular guy in the top 100 right now. And it's not. No, it's a 9. I don't know. It's hard to get these dead centered. This one was really nicely centered, but not to be on the 10. We got a 9. Not sure what the flaw with that one was.
It's a mega box.
Yeah, this is the
spanning the globe.
Yeah, this is the insert set, and it's a 9 as well. It's a chrome. Nice finish on that. Okay, 2 Dominguez, 2 9s.
2 Roberts. Base.
Okay, base Roberts. Okay, so this is a Series 2 rookie. I don't have any of these back yet. And hopefully we can get a couple of 10s on these. 9 and 9. All right. All right, well, I appear to have had the same grader for this entire submission here. Well, Seth, hopefully yours turned out better than the previous stack. So this is your 2019 Acuna.
Mm-hmm.
So wanted to get the entire Acuna base series graded, and hopefully all gem 10s. Well, it's a good start.
Yeah.
That's a good start. Take that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they're tough on the 20s. They're tough on the 20s, so you never know. You just never know with these. That's tough. This grader does not like 2020 tops. Well, you could fine-tooth that one and see if you see anything wrong. I'm not sure I can. But speaking of 2020 tops, bud, we got 2 more. Here's your Yordan. And we got a 9 there, too. Mm-hmm. And we got a Bichette. So let's go. Let's get at least 2 out of 4 for you here.
There you go.
Nice. Good going. That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of redemption there at the end, huh?
Yeah.
Nothing like making you sweat. Sweat out your your hard-earned money for your 4 cards there. All right, now we got some basketball here, and we got some odds and ends to go through at the end here. So let's flip through these. Here's a Giannis and mint 9 on the Optic. Okay. Kevin Durant, I believe this is a pink parallel, and certainly not expecting 10s on the pinks because I don't know who you got to know to get a 10 on the pinks. Pretty card, but it's a 9. It's a Tyler Herro. I got a 10 on his hollow in the last order. And we got a 10 on his base. Okay. Very nice. Hi. All right. PJ Washington. I'm not sure if this is a pink also. It may be.
It is not.
It is not. It's a base. Okay. Man, we got a 10. Sweet. Darius Garland. This is a pink, and it's a 9. Okay. I think the 9s are to be expected on these pinks. I'm not quite sure what they are looking at. It's not terribly well centered. Tremont Waters. Another 9 on the pink. Okay. And Austin Riley. I figured I'd end up, I wanted some base of Austins. We got 4 here to close out the order. And let's see how we do. Hopefully these are 4 10s. And we're 2 for 2, Seth, on the Rileys. It's okay. Hey guys, this is a learning process always. And just when you think you know what you need to do for the PSA orders and you know what you can look at with your naked eye, and like I showed on one other video, the magnifying lens and really getting in there and nitpicking the corners, just goes to show you that, you know, no matter what you do to these cards and how hard you look at them, it all depends on the person who's slabbing these. And there's, you know, you're going to get potentially a different person every time you send them in, and depending on who's kind of QCing, you know, some things will pass, some things will slide through, and sometimes they just really, really dig at these cards, it seems like, to, you know, just find that, it's almost like they got to find the flaw in these cards. Here is the stack of 10s. I'll leave that in there. That we got, in addition to what's up there in the showcase. Here's the stack of 10s that we got, and 2 of Seth's. So right there, not a bad stack, right? I don't know, I'm gonna guess 40?
High 30s, 40.
Yeah, 35 to 40 10s. But then, okay, let's move these out. And if you ignore the cards in the showcase and look at the stack of 9s, here's the stack of 9s, okay, right there. And I'm going to guess that's probably, and then you had 2 9s as well. Yeah, those. I'm going to guess that's probably 60, maybe?
Yeah.
So easily half of the cards came back 9s. And probably more than half. I'm guessing we maybe had a third. Well, I'll put the stats up there, but I'm guessing we probably had a third 10s. And essentially the remaining 2/3 would be 9s, because only 4 of them were 8s. Which is good. I can guess that we might have had, you know, at least 4 cards come back and definitely not as good a shape as we thought. But Okay, well, there you go. That's, I could call it a disappointment, but we got some good 10s there. So we got some good cards we can go off of.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.